Welcome to Divine Light Life Mastery Teachings, channeled by Opheana and Sikaal with the Family of Light. In this session, part 2 of You and Your Emotional Body, we connect with Ascended Masters QUAN YIN, Lady Nada, and Mary Magdalene to share more life mastery teachings in relation to the emotional body, your emotions, your relationship with your emotions. Take a deep breath and once again connect with your emotional body. Feel, see, know, intend, imagine where it is. Surrounding you, your physical body, within your auric space. It is a vehicle, it is a communication tool. It assists you in your earthly incarnation to move through your life, to make choices, to be guided, a guidance system, a GPS, which way to go, which way not to go. Fear will show you sometimes it is not in the highest for you to move that way. Or anger, sometimes the anger is triggered to show you something is not quite right. You may either need to let go of something, or your system is alerting you to an issue. Maybe there is a situation or a person in your field that is not aligned to truth, and the anger shows you this by alerting you. It is a communication system. Joy, alerting you to the flow of life that fills your heart, alerting you to pathways for you to move towards, to enjoy, to celebrate, to expand within. It is a divine communication tool when used in alignment with truth, when used correctly. However, many have forgotten how to use this tool and allow themselves to drown within the emotions. Allow the emotional body to rule their life, their decisions, their choices, their relationships, their movements forwards, backwards. Stuck, no change. Fear can come up and rule not moving forward due to the fear of loss, due to the fear of disapproval, due to the fear of unworthiness. Many allow the external world to overpower them, allow the emotional body as a sponge to take in the energies in the field, to communicate with them through this divine communication system the emotional body, soaking in, saturating this sponge that is the empathic center, soaking in messages of disempowerment. Therefore, losing faith, not trusting themselves, feeling unworthy. Those that work to remember need to rise above, to remember this sponge is in your own control. This empathic, emotional body will only take in the external information if you give permission. If there is a traumatic situation happening in front of you, shock, trauma, grief, anger, as a sensitive, empathic being, fully open, you may embody these emotions, soak them in as a sponge, witness them, feel them. They will flow through your emotional body. The energy will flow through and you will feel these emotions powerfully when you give permission. However, you may close your feeling center to this situation by choice. I do not give permission to take in all of these energies, these emotions. I hold in my stability, my peace within my heart and my mind. I witness. I hold my heart open. My empathic emotional body, the sponge, holds peace, wisdom, faith, and empowerment while witnessing, instead of drowning, embodying the trauma. The Ascended Masters, QUAN YIN, Lady Nada, and Mary Magdalene would like to remind you, it is a choice. You are in control of this emotional body, this vehicle of divine communication. You may choose universal truth to run through this body, or you may choose illusions, veils, others, emotions, others' reactions, terror, fear, grief. Or you may choose to hold in the universal truth, always remembering you are safe, you are connected to spirit, to source. You hold your center. This is where you will be of most service, which in your heart will bring the most happiness for you and all involved. This is the highest. With your heart open and your emotional body clean and clear, clean and clear. It is a communication system. And so there are times where you will feel these emotions on the edges, on the surface, and this is where it alerts you. You can allow it to soak in and saturate your sponge, the empathic field within your emotional body, or you can witness it, check in. Is this my emotion? Is this somebody else's emotion? Is this the collective's emotion? Is this an old emotion from a previous time in my life that has been triggered due to a relationship that I have witnessed recently, due to somebody connecting with me psychically, due to a cord connecting with me, due to thoughts in the field that I have given permission to move through my field and activated this emotion? Is this emotion mine? Is it necessary for my path, for my experience, for me to hold on to this emotion and move through it? Or do I clear this emotion, let go, cleanse, and hold in my stability? Is this my initiation, or is this somebody else's emotion? There are many ways to feel deeply into this question, is this mine or is this somebody else's? You may use your own internal guidance. In part 1, we shared, you may dive deep and feel, is it deeply within my soul and my spirit? This is a part of my emotional body, these emotions. Or is this surface emotion somebody else's emotion that I have soaked in to my empathic sponge? You may use your intuition in this way and receive an answer quickly. You may use muscle testing as a form of giving you guidance. Is this mine? Or this emotion is somebody else's? You may breathe in and feel the emotion for a moment. Does it feel stuck? Does it feel like truth? Is it truly yours? If you cannot breathe openly, if it feels stuck, it is not yours. If you feel open as you breathe, you will know it is yours. You will know this is part of your journey to allow this energy in motion, this emotion to move through your field, to work through it, to release, to acknowledge the communication you are receiving for your divine path. You will be guided. There are many tools to shift emotion. You may shift it instantly by realizing it is not truth, raising above in your frequency. You may use different techniques, healing tools such as the emotional freedom techniques. You may use meditation to let go, to surrender, to shift, healing techniques. You may seal your empathic center, your feeling center to certain people, situations, to the collective, so you no longer feel the constant flow of emotion from this person, group, or collective. You may ask for it to be closed to a certain relationship. I close my empathic center to this person. I continue to hold my heart open. Some of you may have experienced this. You will feel instantly a shift if it was not your emotion. The energy, the strong energy of grief or of anger, fear, depression, terror, any of these strong emotions can overpower your field, and if it is coming from a specific person, a close relationship or acquaintance that has attached in some form, or you have attached to them in some form via sympathy, etc. When closing your empathic center, your feeling center to them, you will note the energy shifts instantly. You will feel your soul and your spirit once again, and the energy that was theirs will drain. The sponge will be clean and clear, your energy body flowing once again, your energy, not somebody else's emotion. It is your vehicle. You do not need other people's emotions to be running through your vehicle. It confuses your system. The empathic body is a communication vehicle. It is a vehicle to assist in healing and service, yes. However, you do not need to fully embody other people's emotions all of the time. It is important to be in full control of your own emotional body through choice, through consciousness, through awareness. Do not drown. Float, flow, swim, guide, clear, cleanse. Feel the clarity in your own emotional body and continue to receive communication from this divine vehicle.
Empowering yourself to deal with your emotions, heal your emotions, is an important skill to master. Once you've established these are indeed your emotions, the emotions in your field, your multidimensional field, you can receive further guidance. When receiving signals through the emotions and spiritual signals, for instance, in regards to lessons and initiations and themes and your path, Spirit will first communicate with you on the level of your spiritual energy body. And this is a simplified version, they state, but it will get the point across. This is very subtle, this energy level. And it may not be immediately clear that anything is going on, or what is happening, what the themes are, what the initiation is exactly. Next, spirit, your soul as well, moves it through into the mental energy body. Thoughts are formed, beliefs are formed. Next, it is drilled down into the emotional energy body, feeling the emotions, the turbulence of those shallow ocean emotions. And finally, the deepest level in regards to materialization of these lessons, energies, initiations, is the physical body. And so, if changes are meant to be made, lessons meant to be learned at the spiritual energy body level, but are not picked up, they move to the thoughts, the mental energy body. If they are not picked up or dealt with, this misalignment, disbalance, they are felt in the emotional energy body. If they are not dealt with there, they lodge into materialized form in the physical energy body, creating dis-ease. And so this perhaps is a concept you are familiar with to a certain degree. What the team wishes to share today is, out of these 4 levels, all can be used for healing. Healing can be obtained, done on the physical body, on the emotional energy body, the mental energy body, the mind, or on a spiritual level. Yet, the most easily managed and clearest to work with, most potent in its effect, is often working with the emotional energy body. For the emotional energy body connects the thoughts to the dis-ease in the physical body as well. Once dis-ease is created in the physical body, the healing there is much slower, and things have come a little far along the way. The team shares, if the physical body can be compared to solid matter, the emotional energy body, the emotions, to the liquid form, and the thoughts, gas. Often gas is harder to grasp. Thoughts and beliefs are harder to feel. Sometimes you are blind to them, for they are veiled. It is hard to understand what is it on a subconscious level you are feeling and believing, thinking and believing, to be more precise. That is not always as easy or clear, and the gas is not always easy to grab, the gas form of matter. The emotions are like the ocean, like the river, like water, malleable, workable, easy to spot, easy to work with, clear, easier to understand and to feel. And then there's the physical body, very clear, however harder to transform back to energy, back to healing. And so, a life mastery tip, QUAN YIN, Lady Nada, Mary Magdalene wish to offer is, as you are moving through your healing process and continue to do so, is focus your healing on your emotions, those surface emotions, the emotional energy body. And within that, there are 2 streams. One is working with the physical body to release and transform emotions. For instance, working with the meridian system. Finding healing methods that work with the meridian system of the physical body to release emotions. The second stream is energy healing. For instance, meditation and so many other methods, working with the emotional, mental, spiritual energy bodies to transform energies. So physical body release or transforming energies. Those are 2 main streams in the transformation, the release of stuck emotions or emotions that need to be transformed. When doing healing, moving through healing in this liquid layer, the emotional energy body, it is very potent for doing healing with the emotions means they will not lodge in the physical body as dis-ease. And clearing the emotions means the thoughts and beliefs that were held by the emotions become less powerful as well. Those networks become weaker, and thus the healing there becomes easier as well. Also easier to understand what thoughts and beliefs have led to these specific emotions. And so a lot of lower energy body healing can be successfully done working with the emotional energy body. Find a few methods or one method that works very well for you, that sits well with you. Find a method for the release of the emotions through the physical energy body using the meridian system, for instance, or other methods that utilize emotions in the physical body, the release of them. And find a method or methods, for instance, meditation, to work with for the transformation of energy healing, transforming these emotions and emotional layers. And be the detective. Start the transformational process. And as that healing takes place, you heal your emotions, your physical body is healed, your thoughts and beliefs can transform. And this is when you come to the level of receiving guidance, when Spirit offers it through the spiritual energy body. And so you deal with initiations and themes much earlier, before they enter into the lower energy bodies. Much more quickly, much more powerfully, mastery of your energy bodies. The Ascended Masters thank you, offer you many, many, many blessings on your healing journey.